Hello Kashyap Garu.
Hello, Madhavi.
See, it's so much easier when I see things and say hi.
Uh-huh.
When I see something and say this is light and there is something.
Uh-huh.
So, but there is something that we really can't see.
Uh-huh.
In day-to-day life, we feel them but we can't see them.
Mm-hmm.
Something like air. And much more than that, something that goes in us, go through us, go within us. Those are emotions.
Absolutely. Very well said. Huh.
So, when I say this, like I can see, I can feel but not see them, it is very, very important to observe them, name them, because sometimes we feel anger, we don't know how to express, so we throw things maybe, we shout at somebody. So, there is always a way of expression for each feeling, each emotion. So, why I am saying all these things are, so when it comes to real life situations, we need some strong emotional strength
Absolutely.
to face every situation in life.
Correct.
How do you think, with all your experience, please can you enlighten us with what it takes to build such kind of a strength to face any situation in life?
Oh, wonderful. Emotional strength.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Very, very powerful word that is emotional strength.
Strength.
So, what to do? What helps us to become emotionally strong?
Yes.
Well, the answer is quite simple. We need to vaccinate ourselves.
Vaccinate. You mean there's an injection for this?
No, not really.
Okay. Fine.
From past couple of years, whole community is talking about immunity,
Oh, yes.
right? People started eating food which will increase immunity, the physiological immunity. We want to enhance our physiological immunity so that our body can face and fight the deadliest viruses, which is good, fantastic. Now my question is our mind immune enough to bounce back when we fail? Is our mind immune enough to face criticism from the society? Is our mind immune enough when there are setbacks? Is our mind immune enough to face any negative which comes in our life? Physiologically, we have immunity and we are increasing day by day, which is good. This is, I call this immunity as emotional immunity.
Okay.
Now, just like physiologically, we take vaccines to enhance this immunity. Even for emotional immunity, the mental strength, what you spoke about, to enhance it, there is a vaccine.
Wow.
Now, this vaccine is not designed by WHO or anyone.
Okay.
And this vaccine is absolutely free.
Oh, nice.
Now, this vaccine is designed and gifted to each and every one of us by life.
Wow.
And the vaccine name is, we'll hold on for a minute to know the name.
Okay.
To know what it is, to know the what vaccine it is, I'll give you a small story,
Okay.
which is a well-known story. From that story, we will understand what I'm talking about.
Okay.
What is that vaccine?
Okay.
Now, the story is about a pearl formation. Very well-known pearl formation happens in oyster, right? How does it happen? Now, something from outside, a dust particle or a water droplet, anything enters oyster's shell. Now, it irritates the oyster. This is the point to be noted. It irritates the oyster. Now, to get rid of this irritation, this oyster releases a chemical named calcium carbonate, CaCO3.
Okay.
Now this CaCO3 goes and engulfs that irritant. After few days, it becomes a hard substance. They call it nectar.
Okay.
Now, this hard substance becomes pearl after few weeks or few months or few years.
I get it.
Now, the question is, if this irritating substance, if this irritant doesn't come and irritate oyster, will it ever produce pearl?
No, not
Because oyster is an absolutely comfort zone. It has potential to produce a pearl.
Of course.
But it will not think about it because there is no irritation.
I know.
Right? Now, in life, we are such oysters. Our mind is such oyster, my dear friends. Now, that irritant which comes in our life is problem. I call problems as the vaccines to enhance our emotional immunity.
Wow.
Unfortunately, majority or most think problems as
Hurdles.
negative things.
Yeah.
But according to neuroscience, I'm not saying on my own. The neuroscience says problems, if we can face them, they can enhance our emotional immunity. The more problems we face, the more immune we become.
There is a saying in Telugu, tinaga tinaga vema tiyanundi.
Absolutely. The more you eat any bitter fruit, right, it becomes
Ultimate
sweet. Now, my question is, problem is not a bitter fruit according to me. It's the sweetest fruit. But we gave a definition as
Of a
bitter
bitter.
fruit. That's why no one wants to taste it.
True.
But life gives a free gift to enhance our mental strength through problems. I'll give you an example. You go to any gym, you take dumbbells, right? You use dumbbells to grow your biceps will grow. Use dumbbells to grow your triceps will grow. Now you take dumbbell, put the pressure on whichever muscle you put, the muscle grows. Yes. Problems are like mental dumbbells.
Oh my God.
To solve a problem, we need certain levels of thinking.
Of course.
They call it as critical thinking, creative thinking, tangential thinking, lateral thinking. These are all muscles, mental muscles. Now to exercise those mental muscles,
you need problems.
Absolutely. The problems are dumbbells. But unfortunately, we have given negative frame to the problems. My dear friends, problems are the vaccines to improve your emotional immunity. If you can face a problem, my dear friends, it enhances your mental strength.
Wow.
Do this activity after this video. You can pause the video or do it, or after the video you can do it. A simple activity. I am sure every one of you would have faced at least one problem.
Of course.
Would have solved at least one problem.
Yes.
Let it be small, medium, large, extra large, big, whatever the size of it is, whatever the intensity of it is. Take one problem which you have solved, either by your own self or with the help of others, it doesn't matter. But one problem you have solved. Now, think about that problem, think about that situation. Now, when you solve that problem, now in this journey of solving this problem, think about, did you learn any new skill?
Of course.
Did you learn any new mindset? Did you keep yourself in a separate, different state of mind? Did it, if you see, I am sure you would have learned something really, really important. That could be a skill or a tool or anything. Now, if we look at the problems we have faced and solved it, each and every problem would have gifted us with
some kind of wisdom.
Yeah. That's what increases the emotional immunity.
Yes.
Since I have used the word vaccine, what they do in vaccine? Now I want to...
They inject the virus,
Absolutely.
same virus into your body. So that when it attacks you, it is not a new
Absolutely.
element into
Correct.
your body.
The same virus with low intensity enters our body. We have soldiers within.
It gets used to it.
Absolutely. It fights, as you said, it gets used to it. Very nice word. And our body will remember how to fight the virus again if at all it comes. Now, are we eradicating the virus in the nature? We can't.
We can't do that.
Definitely we can't. We only made ourselves more immune.
We got, what do you say, when you meet a new person, you get acquainted with that virus.
Absolutely.
So when you have a stranger in the room, you might as well go and say hi, rather than feeling very uncomfortable.
Absolutely.
It's the same way.
Absolutely. My dear friends, problems are emotional vaccines, mental vaccines. When you take vaccine, a normal vaccine, of course it helps us, but in the beginning, 3-4 days, you will have fever. It will make you feel uncomfortable. Same thing is with the problem. In the beginning, you might have to go through something. You might feel uncomfortable. But my dear friends, remember, problems are the gifts given to us by life. Problems are the vaccines to enhance our emotional immunity. My dear friends, start welcoming problems. Improve your emotional immunity so that you can face anything in life.
Wow. with so much of confidence that you say, I feel it's so easy to follow. But I'm sure everybody will have their own hurdles to follow them.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it will.
Thank you so much
Thank you.
for one more interesting session.
Thank you.